Happy Monday. Welcome to week 7. Pretty similar pattern. Coming up on Thursday, you'll have to turn in a lab quiz for the Icy Worlds lab that we just did in week 6. You'll have readings, videos, and another homework, all based on chapter 13 material, and another discussion. At the end of the week, you have, again, readings, videos, 2 shorter homeworks. Make sure you do both of them. They still have about the same number of questions as the homework that's due Thursday. They're just broken up into 2 assignments. Yet another discussion, and then of course the week 7 lab and lab report. Okay, you can get more details looking at Canvas. So the lab, we're basically going to be looking at what happens when asteroids or comets impact the Earth. How often they impact based on their sizes, because it turns out that smaller impactors hit the Earth more often than large ones. That has more to do with how many small things there are out in space compared to big things. But anyway, we're going to be looking at that. You're actually going to take some time to interpret plots of impact frequency versus impactor size, and you're going to run a simulator that will basically tell you for a particular impactor moving at a certain velocity with a certain density, will give you an outcome of how big the crater is and how much damage is done. And lastly, you're going to look at what happens to humans. What are the things? What are the impacts? Sorry, that's a terrible pun. What is the damage done to human populations? What kind of a hazard is posed by these things that strike the Earth? Okay. This is your final, but your final is not like a 50-question exam. Your final is to write a paper. It's a very specific paper. I want you to design your own robotic space mission to somewhere in the solar system. Should be about 1,000 words in length. You need to cite at least 4 sources. And go ahead and read the assignment as quickly as you can so you get an idea of what you're going to be doing. Be sure to also read the rubric that's attached to the assignment so you understand how you're going to be graded. So you can start working on this right now, and it's due at the end of the next week, at the end of week 8, which is Friday, October 13th. There's a lot more information about the assignment. It's near the top of the Canvas class modules. So look for final project, final paper. It's one of those names. Okay? And any questions you have, holy cow, give me an email. We can set up a call. Whatever is needed. I want to help you write this paper. Well, I'm not going to write for you, but I want to help you succeed. So please reach out if you have questions. All right. There's going to be an extra credit opportunity. I know a couple of you, maybe 3, not sure, went to the telescope night. You got some extra credit points. If you feel like you might want some extra credit, I will have another opportunity of a project you can do. It's not quite ready for prime time, but I'll be putting the details on Canvas early this week. And after that is week 8, the final week. It's a short week. Instead of having the whole weekend, the semester actually ends on Friday, October 13th. So all assignments have to be in by then. I'm making the due dates a little different. The early material that's normally due Thursday will be due on Wednesday. And then stuff you normally would have most of the weekend to work on, that's due midnight Friday. Also, your final paper is due at that same time, midnight Friday. I will tell you, I have reduced the workload for this week. Makes sense, there's not as much time. So there are fewer assignments. Some of them are also smaller in scope. So it's going to be okay. We're going to make it. And you'll get more details about what's happening in week 8 next Monday. But if you have any specific questions, of course, please reach out. I hope you have a great week. Maybe I'll see you at office hours Thursday, 6 p.m. But if you have questions, you don't have to wait for office hours. You can reach out to me via inbox on Canvas or email, and we'll get to the bottom of whatever you need to, whatever clarity you need. All right, have a great week.